We are here in the Silent Valley in Kerala. There are three major groups of tribal communities: Irula, Muduga, and Kurumba. Now, the Kurumba, which form just the 6% of the tribal communities, are the most primitive. The Irula tribe, they speak the language of Irula, which has the semblance and the relationship to Tamil. This is on the border between Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and a lot of their rituals align with the Tamilian festivals like Pongal. For these communities, and we have Malli with us. Malli, hello. Hello. So Malli with us, and Malli is an Anganwadi or a child care center worker, and she lives alone. Her husband died. She has no children, so she gets support, but her main worry are monkeys who come and they destroy the hut, and she has to write to the community center. The integrated tribal development project here under the administration of Ottapam, they do a lot of development work in trying to recover a lot of their cultural nuances like basketry weaving, and so much as the rope in their community. You can see this design which is there in the houses, because weaving of the basket is so seminal to their culture. In the olden days, they are now, most of them are Hindus, and so Shivratri has become very important to them, but they still continue some of their original cultures. For instance, they have their god called what is that? Pasad. And it's like a copper plate, it's like a plate. And other than that, the goat is very important. They decorate the goat, black goat, because it gives them milk and it gives them meat. Though their habits are changing, they do eat species like rats and cats and some other, but now their habits are changing. They grow a lot of, and they eat a lot of ragi. Chama, Pandi. And so they have certain rituals. For instance, when somebody dies, what is that Sharpa? What is it called? That festival when you dance when somebody dies? Saparavattam, where after the body is bathed in turmeric, bound in white cloth, laid on a bamboo, taken for the last rites, after which the community celebrate his or her return into the elements, and that is called Sarpattam. And then they celebrate, they have the feast of mingling with the nature. It is these people who have conserved these forests, these evergreen forests, and we need to be beholden to them. With me, Navina Jaffa from the Silent Valley with Irula Tribe. And my dear on the border of the Silent Valley, area that is on the Uti Highway, and it connects Tamil Nadu. And I am with Mr. P.K. Binoy, who is an officer with the Integrated Tribal Development Project and is in charge of skill development and creating the sustainability by organizing a shop on behalf of the department with different products: wild honey, Malabar coffee, spices, and even textiles and herbal oils like the lemongrass, eucalyptus, etc., and some beauty products as well. And some accessories like bags and so on and so forth. What is important? The three communities of tribal communities, that is Irula, Muduga, and Kurumba. The Irula form 81%, the others two, the Kurumba form 6%, and the Muduga form 8%. So what is interesting is that exhibiting cultures, exhibiting India, conserving cultures. My tagline is not, or performing heritage, is not merely about creating exotica through tourism, but it is to feed into the sustainable ideas of skill mapping, heritage skills, heritage knowledge, and heritage conservation of these skills. So today, thanks to Mr. Binoy, I got an understanding through the department of the various products, but also the department organized with me were knowledge resources who took me to the tribal communities, the Iralas for instance, and after this you will see a short photographs. Cultures are getting lost because of the conversion into Hinduism, into Islam and Christianity. Their own memory of their culture is getting lost. So the Tribal Museum, which Mr. Binoy is trying to put together, and I've offered my services, that how we can bring together the memories of the customs that are related to two factors: the cultural geography of forest, where these communities are, and even more important is the linguistic cultural mapping and all the customs and festivals and habits and various other aspects that go with it. For instance, there was, you will see in the photograph, a tattoo which is talking about death and the reality of death, reminding the individual, you're just not a part of God, you're part of the 5 elements. And the expression of ploughing, the agricultural cycles, the conservation and the understanding of ethnomedicines, it is very important we preserve even in the face of development and climate change, preserving cultures by exhibiting India and conserving cultures. With me, Navina Jaffa in Atapi on the borders of Silent Valley, Kerala. Thank you. And follow the photographs.